Welcome to another edition of the San Diego Prep Insider Football Podcast. Tommy Morris, Christian Pedersen, Chris Smith. If you notice, we're missing one. Montel Allen could not be here, but we do have his picks, which is the most important part because, that's what we got to keep the scoreboard active. So we have his picks, we have his top 10. We do not have him with us, so Montel, whatever you're doing, I hope it's fun. We got to run through our top 10 in this episode. We got to get to a little interview because we made a slight mistake, which is going to explain these t-shirts. I won't explain it yet, but we will explain it in a second. And then we obviously have to get to our game picks, but we got to start, like I said, with our top 10. Chris, can you give us your top 10?
I'm going to go from 10 to 1, build a little suspense, obviously. Number 10, at 2-0. I got Peyton Stoner and Mount Carmel.
There you go.
Number 9, I got one of the best quarterbacks in San Diego and probably the best receiver. Take San Marcos at number 9. 8, I got Poway with Jared Adelman and a big shout out to Grant Von Nostrad. Hope I said that right. At 8, I got CJ Verdell, Kyle Moses. A lot of guys down there in Mater Dei. You guys know who you are. I got them at 8. At 6, I got Madison. 5, I'll take Rancho Bernardo. 4, Oceanside. 3, Cathedral Catholic. 2, St. Augustine Saints. And who's my number 1 team? The Helix Scotties.
So this is weird. This is probably the most different our top 10s have been. I got at number 10 Mater Dei, CJ Verdell, 113 yards, 2 touchdowns last week. Chris Jones had 203 yards, 2 touchdowns versus El Cap. Big gains for both those guys. Number 9, I have Oceanside, beat Morse Big, Max Schufert, 249 yards, 4 touchdowns, and he didn't even play the whole game. So shout out to you there, Max. Number 8, San Marcos. I don't know. It's the math there is crazy. I'm not the math guy. Number 8, San Marcos, Bryson Bolin, 268 yards, 3 touchdowns last week. Good shout out for him. Poway, number 7, just beat Mount McGill. Number 6, Mission Hills, who was resting on a bye. Number 5, St. Augustine. Good game for Ronnie Thompson. He had 287 yards, 3 touchdowns. Number 4, Rancho Bernardo. Number 3, Madison. Number 2, Helix. Great win there against Clayton Valley. Good to see that. And number 1, Cathedral. Still top. And Montel's not here with us, but it's okay because Christian has his top 10. So Christian,
I will be the surrogate Montel for the week. Thank you very much. Drum roll, please. We'll start from the 10. 10, Poway. Number 9, Mater Dei. Number 8, Mission Hills. Number 7, San Marcos. Number 6, Madison. Number 5, Oceanside. Number 4, Rancho Bernardo. Number 3, Helix. Number 2, St. Augustine. And number 1 team in San Diego County is Cathedral Catholic.
All right,
Whoa. Hold on a second, guys. We get Helix taking on one of the best teams in the state, and they beat him in the Honor Bowl, and neither one of you guys have him at number 1.
Whoa, no. This is Montel.
That's Montel's picks.
This is Montel.
Okay, but I'll defend it because I had Cathedral number 1 to start the season. They looked very impressive in the first 2 games. I'm not going to move that. I'm going to keep them right there. Keep them right at number 1. Cathedral Catholic number 1. Until something else happens.
Well, you know they play this year.
Oh, I know.
And everybody's number 1 in my book because sportsmanship is all that matters.
Just kidding. We played to win.
Speaking of sportsmanship, before we even get to next week's recap, we have to be good sports ourselves. All 4 of us picked Westview over Rancho Buena Vista last week, and oops.
Little mistake.
So
that's why Montel's not here. He got voted off the island.
Montel is hiding somewhere. So in order to say we're sorry, we're going to bring in a few Longhorns. And we apologize. That's why we've been wearing these shirts the entire broadcast, and we're going to do one better. We're going to bring you Braxton Ransall and Ace Roach live from the practice field. Guys, go ahead, give us the business. We're sorry.
So basically, it was a great game. Westview, they're a fast, physical team, and we didn't know what to expect. But we came out there, our guys did their assignments great. It was really a team effort that really goes upon us. D-line did great. Linebackers made the reads. DBs covered great. So I think defense side of the ball, we were really solid, and it just came down to assignments.
Actually, we really want to thank you for not picking us to really fuel the fire. Helped us go out there and get a good defensive win.
Did we make our way onto the bulletin board for you guys?
I'm sorry?
Did we make our way onto the bulletin board material for you guys, or did no one really pay attention to us?
We used it.
Well, I'm glad we could help. And they got a pretty big game coming up this week, right, guys?
Absolutely. City Championship coming up this week, guys.
How do you feel about it?
We're really excited. Vista, they're always a really great team. They pride themselves on defense, so I think it's going to be a battle all the way through. It's going to come down to who hits the hardest. So that's really what we're looking forward to.
Ooh, I like that.
And final question, do you want to ask it? I feel like it's going to be pretty obvious. Who will hit the hardest come Friday?
Oh, definitely us.
Definitely us.
We got this.
What do the guys in the back have to say about that?
We win right here. It's our city championship.
what do the guys in the back have to say about that?
Hey, what do you guys say? Who's gonna hit the hardest on Friday?
All right, guys, thank you so much for joining us. Really appreciate it. Good luck on Friday, and we will be watching.
Thanks for the shirts.
Shirts are amazing as
All right,
well.
thank you.
And before we go, I got one more thing. Branson, that is the greatest awesome practice jersey. Whoever created that jersey, thumbs up to him, man. That's a great jersey.
Keep rocking that look. Keep rocking that look.
All props to Coach
Yes,
Mike.
sir. Yes,
Keep
sir.
winning 7-6 games too. That's fun. I like that. No blowouts. Keep them close.
That's right. Keep it fun.
Thank you, guys.
All right, well, we've paid our due diligence, or not, we paid our dues. I said
Give respect where
paid
respect is due.
So, and we're gonna do this. If at any point of the season all four of us pick something and we're wrong, we're all yours. We are at the
The
mercy.
floor
of you.
is yours.
Let me predicate that. We'll allow you to come on and say something, say your
Right,
piece.
right, yeah, okay, yeah. You're right. I have to put, yeah, exactly. Thank you. Yeah, I'm not going to do anything too crazy. But anyway, so going back to last week, we all got 4 games right, which is very boring. They all got the same score, so the totals pretty much stay the same. Christian and Chris at 7, Montel at 9, and
That's what's up, Chris. That's what's up. That's what's up.
somebody has 10. Who was the person?
I don't know.
Tommy has 10. Anyway, so we got to get to our picks for this week. We're going to pick 6 games like we always do, starting with one of the battles of La Jolla. We have La Jolla Country Day going to La Jolla High. Mr. Smith, the floor is yours.
Well, I think my pick's pretty easy and obvious. I'm gonna go with the general. Of course, Braxton Burmeister. They got too much offense. They got Mariucci, they got Laricchia, they got Brandon Goring. It's too much offense. I'm gonna take La Jolla Country Day to win that game.
I got nothing more to add. You said it perfectly. La Jolla Country Day for me. I will let you know who Montel picked. He also picked La Jolla Country Day. An opportunity for all 4, and maybe no.
Blah, 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 blah.
I'm assuming you have La Jolla.
You know what beats trees? Vikings with big axes and a good defense. Go La Jolla.
All right, so we got 1 for La Jolla, so good. We won't have to pay any, no matter what happens in that game, we'll be okay. The next game we're going to go on to is Olympian traveling all the way up north to Poway. Mr. Smith.
Well, I like Garrett Van Nostra, and I love Jared Adelman. That kid's a battler, great running back, downfield runner, quick, elusive. I'm gonna take Poway.
So far, we're going to be pretty boring. I am also going to take Poway, and I will let you know that Montel also has taken Poway. So
I like how this week is turning out. I got my boys at Olympian winning this one. This one was one of the toughest ones to pick for me, but I think that Olympian is one of the most underratedly physical teams in the county, and that this will be like what we saw with Westview and RBV coming down to like a 7-6 game. This one will be a fight to who has the ball last, but I think Olympian will have it and Olympian will win.
And something else I want to add about Olympian, this game is actually a little bit tough for me to pick because they beat Santa Fe Christian by 3, and we all kind of thought, okay, maybe they're not that great, but then Santa Fe Christian goes ahead and blows out Torrey Pines. So that win looks a lot better right
But
now.
neither one of those teams had one special player, guys. They didn't got Jared Adelman. That kid's phenomenal.
They don't, and so we'll see how Jared and the rest of the Titans do on Friday. Next matchup, we got to pick Point Loma traveling to Lincoln. Chris.
Well, I'm gonna take Asante Herzog, and I'm gonna take Micah Edwards, and I'm gonna take the Hive.
Taking the Hive. I will take the Pointers. Montel, wait, we got to pay respects to Montel.
Montel.
The one who is in hiding right now. He's going to agree with you, Chris. He's going to go with Lincoln. What about you, Christian?
Hey, I'll join you on this one, Tommy. Let's go with Point Loma.
There we go, the Pointers. We're on board for that. Next game, we're going to go to Scripps Ranch at University City. Chris.
I'll take UC. I like Casey Granforth, and the guy with the coolest name in all of football in San Diego, Tiago Quantz.
Ooh.
Underrated
What
kid.
is that, Brazilian?
Yeah,
He is Brazilian.
He is Brazilian. But I think this is going to be a really explosive offensive score. This could be a very high-scoring game. I expect at least 40, maybe 50 points out of UC this game.
Ooh,
All
yeah,
right.
UC coming off a big win against Mission Bay. I am going to pick UC as well. I want to wish also a speedy recovery to Stephen Weiss, who took a pretty bad hit in that Mission Bay game. Hope you are doing well. Casey Granforth right now has 263 yards receiving, 4 touchdowns, and he's only a sophomore, guys. That's pretty scary for the rest of the county. Montel says UC. Christian, what do you think?
I will also go with University City.
Uh-oh.
That means if
Ranch.
Scripps Ranch pulls one out, guys, you know what we got to do next week.
Dressing as Falcons?
Dude, I'm not putting any birds on.
I'll do it.
Okay,
I
you
will-
heard it here. Scripps, if you guys pull this out, Birdman.
Birdman.
Got it?
You got me as Birdman. Oh man, I should not have said that. but I'm a man of my word. Next game we're going to go to Granite Hills traveling to Steel Canyon, Chris.
I'll take it easy. I'll take Steel Canyon.
I will also, oh no, actually no, I'm sorry. I will take Granite Hills. I'm going to take Granite Hills. Montel will take Steel Canyon.
I will go with Granite Hills. I think that Steel Canyon kind of is going to be in a down for a couple weeks and need a little bit of recovery after that Madison game. So I'll go with Granite Hills.
All right, so 2-2. Our final game. This is the only time that we've done this, and I think maybe will be the only time that we do this all year. We're going to pick an out-of-county game. We got Saints traveling up to Los Angeles to take on Loyola. Chris, what do you think?
Well, I'll tell you this. First of all, Loyola, with all due respect to them, they're one of the toughest programs in Southern California. They always come to play. They always got big guys, great athletes, but they don't have Rodney Thompson, Isaac Taylor, Daryl Broussard, and one of the coolest names in San Diego, Junior Justice. Okay, I'm gonna take the Saints in this one because they might be right now rocking on all cylinders. They might be the best team in San Diego right now.
Ooh, okay, putting that out there as well. I'm going to agree with you. I will take Saints. Sorry, Cubs. Kind of a San Diego homer pick there. Montel agrees and says Saints. Christian.
Let's go Saints.
All right, so all four of us have Saints, and we are not going to do anything for Loyola because they're not a San Diego team. You do not get that. You don't
Notice San Diego.
No, San Diego. Yes, San Diego Prep Insider, Los Angeles teams, not for you.
No love.
Before we get out of here, Chris, anything you want to add?
I just want to say how proud I am of all the ballers out there, both in high school and college from San Diego. I think you guys are doing a great job making us really proud out there, representing football in a positive way. Great competition this year, great sportsmanship. I love the way the season's going. I look forward to seeing everybody on the sidelines.
Christian.
I want to just go back and really drive home how big that SFC game was and say congratulations again to SFC. That was one of those things that I was calling on my buddies who had gone with me to SFC back when we went there in the 50s or however long ago we graduated from high school, it feels like. But that was something that SFC alumni that I talked to couldn't believe that, they thought I was pranking them that happened. But so huge ups to them. Also huge ups to big physical defensive play. We saw some lower scoring games last week, and I want to say that was something that really excited me, was because everyone gives a lot of love to offense, and when you're talking about 40 or 50 getting put up in a Scripps Ranch UC game, that's really exciting to think about. But when you see these games that are holding teams to minimal points, like Bishop's defense last week, shutting Patrick Henry and Dominic Silva's out, that kind of stuff really excites me because sometimes defensive players don't get a lot of love. So congratulations, defenses, on a good week, and keep on shutting people down.
And he really had to go there, didn't he?
Yeah, you really had to say that.
Well, I kind of had to say that because next episode of San Diego Prep Insider, we're going to be talking to Dominic and other guys at Patrick Henry. So shameless plug.
Another thing I want to add, the next episode of San Diego Prep Insider, that will be on September 21st on Fox Sports San Diego. Make sure you watch it. Torrey Pines Santa Fe Christian game, we were there, we took in all the action, the game day, and one of the coolest, I'm already going to put this on record, one of the coolest things I've ever seen a fan do.
What?
You have to watch it by now.
Oh, man.
September 21st, tune in.
It's 2 weeks.
Oh yeah.
Thank you for the shirts, RBV.
Thank you, RBV, for the t-shirts. We are sorry we didn't pick you. I will not make that mistake again. And
No sleeping. No sleeping on the Longhorns.
No sleeping on the Longhorns. We are out of here so that I can actually just go to sleep because I'm tired.
Deuces.